Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video here on the channel. Mr. Potato Head, one of the most iconic toys I would have to say of all time, and most of you guys have probably either heard of it or used to have one as a kid, cause I know I used to have one as a kid, and I would play with that little shit all the time. Like, this is the Mr. Potato Head, starring in all the Toy Stories, and is just so recognizable in popular culture, so he is no small thing. But guess what, fellas? Mr. Potato Head is no more. It's just Potato Head now. So here's the article, right? Quote, the toy giant Hasbro is rebranding its iconic Mr. Potato Head by dropping their Mr. from the name. On the surface, it may seem like a subtle shift, but it is designed to break away from traditional gender norms, particularly when it comes to creating potato head families. How toddlers frequently play with the toy, according to Hasbro's research. Yeah, that's right, they're going the gender neutral route and making the beloved Mr. Potato Head a they instead of a he. Dude, I can't believe how this idea was actually passed through in the boardroom. I actually can't believe it. At first, I thought this article was from The Onion, but when I actually clicked on it, I couldn't believe my eyes. This was actually a real announcement. I honestly question what goes on in those meetings of theirs with their marketing department. Like, alright guys, sales on our world famous potato head is down. What should we do to increase our sales again? Oh, yeah, let's just make him gender fluid. That'll make parents want to buy him for their kids. It's not like this was ever a genuine concern that prevented parents from buying their kids this toy. Do they really think their sales are going to be affected this much because the toy wasn't gender fluid? Like, whoever signed off on this is so stupid and delusional. And this just feels like a big PR stunt that a lot of companies are trying to hop on the wave by being inclusive, and it backfired on them. And even Oreo got some backlash for tweeting this out, because they're just grifting, honestly, at this point. They really don't even care about the LGBTQ issues. They're just trying to get more sales for their products. And I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm all for inclusiveness and whatnot, but please don't shove this down our throats when we didn't even ask for it, nor do we really even want it. I really hate when these companies try to change these iconic characters to fit in with all these inclusive standards of today, man. It just makes no sense. Instead of being creative and making new characters for these new progressive social norms, they have to go and ruin the legacy and history of such iconic characters. Like, bro, if you're going to do this, at least make a whole new line of Mr. Potato Heads and brand them differently. Call them like gender fluid potato head or something. I don't know. They could have made a whole new potato head line and called that potato head while still keeping the original iconic potato head. Like, that just makes no sense to me. And this also raises the question of what's going to happen to Mrs. Potato as well. Are they going to be taking away her as well, or what? I don't know. Am I the only one that feels this way? I really hope not. And also, what really is the point of all of this? Sure, I get them trying to be all inclusive and make everyone feel included, because nowadays there's like 100 different genders. So like, I don't know, you gotta include all those guys too. But will kids really even care about all that? How many kids are genuinely going to be more happy or sad because their toy is gender fluid or whatever they're trying to make him? Because if I was a kid, I know I wouldn't give two shits about the gender of what my toy is. I bet they wouldn't even know that there are more than two genders, because at the end of the day, a toy is a toy to a kid. It just keeps a kid entertained. You can give them like a pet rock and they'll be entertained too. And a toy is not some political bandwagoning tool. Fellas, I'm willing to bet my whole bank account that no preschooler is going to be going around saying, hey everyone, come look at my gender fluid or pansexual potato head. Like, come on now. They can't even comprehend the two basic genders at first, let alone what a gender identity is. And now you're going to be adding in a gender fluid option? When I was a kid, all I wanted to do was have fun, and whichever toy I would have the most fun with was my favorite one. Gender studies and gender identity was the least bit of my worries. The only thing that got me worried was when my next reading assignment was due and what McDonald's Happy Toy I wanted for dinner tonight. Like, little Timmy is not going to be going to his mom and saying, oh mommy, what's a gender fluid person? Oh little Timmy, it's just when a person feels like they can be both genders whenever they want. Like, what? When I was a kid, this was not my concern at all, and not once did I even give a shit about this kind of stuff. And I'm sure that none of my friends cared either. So what really is your target audience with this big change? Are they really just trying to gain the approval and satisfy all the progressive social justice people when that's not even their consumer audience? It feels like they're just trying to appeal to such a minuscule percentage of people who are potentially going to be buying this toy. I don't know, man. I really can't see the point in why they did this. But with that being said, thank you guys all for watching. If you enjoy the content, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure to watch my last video if you missed it as well. And also follow me on Twitter at Spolt if you guys want to keep up with me. And always guys, thank you for watching. Peace out.